So, hello everyone. Let's talk about our next question. So, this question has been asked in the AIIMS November session 2018. So, the question is PUD orange of breast is due to obstruction of the vein, lymphatics, glandular ducts, or the arteries, right? Okay, let's try to understand a few important things regarding the PUD orange, and also associated with the PUD orange, we will try to learn a few important things regarding inflammatory breast cancer. Now let's try to understand. So this is the basic, the general appearance of the PUD orange. You can see that, right? So there is a gross skin edema that you can see. With that, there is a dimpling appearance or the pitting, small pitting appearance or the dimpling appearance of the skin that is there. So this is your PUD orange. Now it looks similar to that of the orange peel, the peel of the orange, right? So that's why it's known as a PUD orange. So this is basically the skin changes that is seen in this breast cancer when there is involvement of the skin, overlying skin. Now, how does this could happen? So that it happened due to the obstruction of the dermal lymphatic vessels. Okay. Now, this obstruction of the dermal lymphatic vessels that happens due to the tumor emboli, right? So there is a carcinoma cell or the tumor emboli that basically blocks that dermal lymphatic vessels, and there is a resulted as a PUD origin. Now, basic mechanism, as there is a blockage of the dermal lymphatics that is associated with a skin edema, because the where lymphatic drainage is basically blocked, right? So there is a appearance of the skin edema. Now, within the background of the skin edema, there is a Cooper's ligament that basically attached with the skin that basically help us or help there with a tethering effect, right? Which basically gives a patient with a dimpled skin surface. Now, what are the associated condition that could be seen with a PUD orange, right? So let's try to understand. So initially, a patient with the breast cancer, if there is a presence of the PUD orange, we are going to take it as a skin involvement. Okay, so they are going to be take it as a skin involvement, right? Now, apart from the skin involvement, we can also see such cases with the inflammatory breast cancer, where there is a appearance of the PUD orange that is supposed to be there with a more than two-thirds surface of the breast is supposed to be there. It's a basically rare and aggressive form of the breast cancer, which associated with a very bad prognosis. There is a rapid progression of the disease with a metastatic consequences that could be also seen, but without any palpable mass that is there. Now, the differential diagnosis could be a mastitis in case of a lactating patient, or it could be a Paget disease of nipple, or it could be a simple cellulitis as well. Now, let's try to understand few important things regarding the inflammatory breast cancer. So, it's basically how do we try to assess a patient with inflammatory breast cancer? So, most of the cases there is a absence of any underlying breast lump, or also there is a presence of underlying breast lump could be there, but there is a number one appearance is the PUD origin that is supposed to be there, or sometimes there is a red inflammatory skin lesion that is basically there, diffuse erythema, diffuse edema with a red inflammatory skin lesion. You are initially suspected towards the having underlying cellulitis or something else. You try to uh, recover the patient with a antibiotics, and with the repeated course of the antibiotic, it basically doesn't heal. So in such cases, you have to take the consideration of the possibility of the inflammatory breast cancer. Okay, so they are the one with poor response to antibiotic, as I have already mentioned. So to diagnose such cases, yes, you need to have a clinical suspiciousness, that is very much important. But to confirm the diagnosis, you need to take the skin punch biopsy, which confirms the tumor emboli blocking the dermal lymphatics in such cases. You can also go for the mammography, ultrasound, and the MRI in such cases. Treatment, yes, treatment always starts with the multimodality. It starts with the chemotherapy, followed by surgery, and followed by radiotherapy, although overall prognosis of the patient is very bad. So these are the inflammatory breast cancer are the one which is supposed to be staged as a stage 4D. Okay, stage 4D. by definition, it's always stage 3 or higher, right? If stage 3 or higher. So here is the another brain teaser for you guys, right? So we have already discussed regarding the Peau orange, right? So there is a breast lump patient, and this patient suddenly developed the Peau orange. It basically taken as a consideration of skin involvement in case of breast cancer. Now you guys, let me know what are the other clinical features will be taken as a consideration under the skin involvement in such cases, in case of breast cancer cases, right? So whoever else is able to give me the answer in the comment below will get some exciting gift from us to be considered in here. So here your answer is going to be obstruction of the lymphatic ducts. Now let's take another question from the same topic, like the beauty orange in the carcinoma breast is due to, yes, it's obstruction of the subdermal lymphatics, infiltration of the Cooper ligament, hematogenous dissemination, and obstruction of the glandular duct. Was always going to be obstruction of the subdermal lymphatics, right? So infiltration of the Cooper ligament basically associated with a skin puckering, okay? But this is not going to be taken as a consideration as a skin involvement in such cases. That is very much important for you guys to